Hey there. I want to talk to you today about metabolism. It's a word we hear thrown around a lot. I hear people telling you how to boost your metabolism, so I just thought I'd break that down a bit and talk about what really does have an effect on metabolism. About 65%, 60 to 65% of our metabolism is burned up by four organs: heart, brain, liver, and kidneys. Those four make up a good 60 to almost 65%. That sounds like a lot. So all tissues considered, just maintaining your tissue function, you're looking at about 70 to 80% of your metabolism. Another 5 to 10% comes from what's called the thermic effect of food, which is just the process of eating and digesting your food. So you get a little boost from that energy process of breaking the food down. And then you have another 10 to 20% that comes from our physical activity, whether you're sitting behind a desk or you get in a 45-minute workout. 10 to 20% for the majority of us. So I know, a lot of you have probably heard about these metabolic boosters, right? Things you can do to boost your metabolism. One is eating more meals. Well, let's think about that. You get a 10%. Let's say you get a 10% boost, right? The thermic effect is 10%. So let's say you eat 400 calories between a meal and a snack to try to boost your metabolism. 10% of that is 40. So you're eating 400 more calories, so you can get a 40 calorie boost. You can see how over time those numbers aren't going to work out for you too well if your goal is to lose body fat. Another booster, of course, is exercise. You'll hear about exercise more, burn more calories. Yes, it burns calories. As you deplete glycogen from more intense exercise like weightlifting or interval training, your body's going to want to replenish that glycogen within a 24-hour period, generally. So there's a little bit of an uptick for that, but that still falls into our 10 to 20% physical activity range we already talked about. You're not going to get a permanent boost to your metabolism. And of course you hear, what about muscle? Well, yeah, okay, that could cause a permanent boost to your metabolism, but maybe not as much as you have heard. Numbers we used to hear was 20 calories a day per pound of muscle, and that just isn't the case. The more realistic numbers we have now come out to around 6 calories per day per pound of muscle, and actually 2 calories per pound of fat each day. We didn't think fat actually added metabolism, but it does, because there's some hormonal processes going on there in regards to the fat. So 6 calories per pound of muscle. You add 10 pounds of muscle, which is a lot of muscle for most adults to put on. That's 60 calories a day. So that's not a big boost in your metabolism. You're not going to jump from 1,500 to 3,000 with, having a good steady workout. And it really shouldn't be your goal to anyway. I think the calorie approach is really a losing game. Most of us, even if you did increase your metabolism, your body, your appetite is going to increase as well to match it. Okay, our bodies want to adapt. They don't want to starve. They want to adapt to whatever our needs are, and they will, and we'll eat it without realizing it. Especially when you're talking about 60 calories, that's a couple bites somewhere. With regard to cutting calories, you're also, in my opinion, at a losing game there, because your body's metabolism will adjust down. So let's say you cut down 500 calories to try to lose weight. You'll get a short-term effect, but over time your body will adjust down to that new lower rate for survival. It will just adapt. And therefore, not only will you be burning less energy, but you'll have less energy. And then when you do come back to a more normal diet, like your previous diet, you've already downregulated, so you've got to catch up. And somewhere in there, guess what you're doing? That's right, you're overeating, catching up, you're storing fat. That's what we call the yo-yo effect, right? You've heard of yo-yo dieting, I'm sure. So that's really why I would say trying to boost metabolism or play tricks with your metabolism isn't really the way to go. You're much better off trying to make good decisions about your macronutrient ratios. So the ratios between fat, protein and carbohydrates in your diet. But that is quite a large subject that we're going to have to tackle on another video. Talk to you later.